Here's Brody Brazil.
William Eklund turned 19 the other day, and I know his history. I know his dad played. His dad played with Dan Boyle during the lockout season, right, in the 2000s. So that just goes to show you, like, was he born in 2002, I guess? Like, it's crazy. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
But I think the questions that surround him, I mean, everybody's been thrilled the fact that the Sharks even were able to draft him 7th, and then he had a really good camp. I mean, he has met the challenge or exceeded the challenge every single time. Now he's made the team. I mean, it's to the point where people are saying, "Can I buy his jersey on opening night at the Shark store?" But I think when you have any questions about him, they relate to his size, the size of the rink that he's used to playing on. Right? I mean, it's different, international versus North American ice, smaller size, but also maybe. I don't even know if this is a question. Age, maturity, how he'll be able to flourish. I think those are the 3 elements that people have questions about. How do you evaluate him?
The first thing I look at now with hockey players, what's his skating like?
Mm-hmm.
And his skating is good. It's quite good. Can he get up and down the ice? Is he think quick versus fast? Because quick gives you the separation. Quick closes on guys quick, closes on time and space. And he's got that. He's got the hockey IQ, obviously. But then I look at his age and I don't care, because these kids now coming up are so much more mature than, especially when we that was 1,000 years ago. But every generation is more progressive and more advanced than the previous generation. They're smarter, whether it be in athletics, in technology, or in anything. The previous generation is just a little bit behind. The new generation they're up on everything. And Eklund's up on everything. His skill level is through the roof. And you watch a lot of kids coming up and playing now. The stuff that they do, the stuff they can do is phenomenal, because this is the stuff they grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as being young in this league, as long as you've got the right people around you, and I sincerely believe there are a number of right people around Eklund and around the Sharks, from the guys in that room to Ray Tufts and Mike Aldrich to Bob and his coaching staff, Johnny McLean. Johnny McLean is one of the top-notch guys in the National Hockey, one of my favorite people around. Like, such a good, smart, even-headed guy that's been through it all.
Mm-hmm.
To Doug and everybody in the staff, Rosemary, everybody that's in that staff, he's got a lot of good people,
mm-hmm.
and he's got a great support network. There will be times when he is going to feel down. There's going to be times when he is going to feel like, what the am I doing here? And that's when sometimes the right guy needs to come over, like Logan Couture, who got in the league in early, like Tomas Hertl, who got in the league early, comes over and says, "Hey, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. We're just go out and play. Clear your head and just go out and play." He'll be okay. He really will, because the bottom line is his talent will supersede everything else that he's gonna run into.
I just feel like all of us this season are going to watch him extra close and to the point. And when you're saying when he does inherently struggle, because this league is really hard and he's new to it, that the first reaction from us is like, okay, well, maybe he needs to play 10 games with the Barracuda. Maybe he, and we're going to probably, I'm already saying this, we're probably going to overanalyze everything that does or doesn't happen because we care and because we want him to be on that perfect path, which truly does not exist,
Exactly. So. Well, if it's a perfect path, I believe is that going through adversity, going through tough times, and no matter when you go through them, if you can come out on the other end, you're going to be a better player for it. You're going to be a better person for it. You're going to be a stronger person for it. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you struggle for long periods of time. But usually in sports, you've got the helping hands that we just talked about. So those struggles, I think you need to go through, because we always talk about teams that win, eventually get to that winning point, that they have to lose first in order to understand how hard it is to win. Ron Wilson used to say all the time, it's hard to win in the National Hockey League.
Yeah.
It's tough to win in the playoffs. So you've got to go through those tough times in order to become the player or the team you want to be.